Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. After the recap, we stopped in front of Snorlax. Let's do this. A sleepy Pokemon blocks the way. You want to pull out your Pokefruit. Now, you only have 2 chances to catch him. I'm going to try my damnedest. Probably not going to succeed, because he's a pain in the ass. Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Did it now. I think I have Sand Slash in front. Jolly good. Snorlax is rather cute. He's a level 30, which is pretty strong for a wild. Now, you can do anything you want to him. He will probably mess you up. I'm using Rock Slide. I'm going to try to catch him. And that was a critical hit. Rest is an annoying move. It will fully heal the Pokemon that uses it. However, it'll put them to sleep for exactly 2 turns. And this is where I'm going to try to beat the living crap out of him. His defense and HP are both kind of insane, dare I say. And, of course, it missed. And he's going to use Rest again, isn't he? Now, the best chance you have, in all honesty, is to get him while he's asleep down to the red and then throw a ball. And if you can keep him asleep for that long, honestly, props to you. Amnesia is pretty useless for him, but let's see what I got here. Do I have any Great Balls? I don't. I only have Pokeballs, because I never intended to catch any more Pokemon yet. But I probably just failed. Oh. Oh. Oh my god! That seriously happened? I usually have the hardest fucking time catching this guy. Snorlax was caught. Alright. That means that you can just mow through the other. Snorlax is a sleeping Pokemon, will eat anything, even if the food happens to be a little moldy. It never gets an upset stomach. Well, that's pretty much it for Snorlax. But with him out of our way, we can go through here. Now this is the bike trail. You have to have the bike to proceed from here. Now, another thing is there is a metric shit ton of trainers here, and I'm fighting all of them. What do you want? I'm going to kick your ass, that's what I want. How dare you ask? I think this is the first time I've actually used the bike in the game. Biker wants to fight. Send out a Grimer. These guys like poison types. I'm not very fond of poison types myself, but let's kick ass. I do believe they are strong to ground. So try to keep the ground types to a minimum. I'm using Sand Slash because he needs to level up badly. Anywho, like I said, he really does like the ground type, well, poison types. All bikers do. They will randomly throw in a normal type here and there. I honestly forget if... Oh, apparently ground types are strong against poison. I got my factoids mixed up. I'm poisoned, of course. Do I have antidote? I better have antidote. Sand Slash Blue level 32! Awesome! Ooh, I'm still in info mode. Don't you dare laugh. I'm gonna laugh what I want, bitch. Do I have antidote? I have awakening, I have paralyzed. Antidote! I did come prepared. That's interesting. I never do that. Anyway, I'm going to be fighting all the trainers up here. That's bike handed over, but then I wouldn't be allowed on the bike trail, you thieving punk. I will crush you. This is a cue ball. Do not ask me why there's a mushroom coming out of his crotch. I really couldn't tell you. He prefers fighting types over the poison. However, he will still randomly use poison types. Fighting types are bad for Sand Slash, unfortunately, so I'm going to try to wipe him out as fast as I can. Or it must be rock types, my bad. I completely forget these things sometimes. I haven't played Pokemon in a while. But, cue balls do lean more towards fighting types, as you can tell from his Mankey and Sand Slash, Machop. But the good thing about fighting types is they have rather low defense. So it's not a big deal. Go us. We will smite them with our mighty slash. And it's awesome critical hit rate, by the way. I love Slash's critical hit rate. Slash more often than not will critical enemies. But that's an easy enough fight, right? Indeed it was a knockout. Come out and play, little mouse. Well, I have a mouse, however he is not coming out to play. Because it isn't really necessary right now. Again with the fighting types. Yes, I'm making you sit through all this as per usual. I'm already losing commentary. I'm just striking them down. I had considered just dropping the LP, but I really put too much work into this team. Okay, not really too much work at all. Let's be honest. I've just enjoyed LPing this game so far, and watching Jethro Tex play it again, it just made me want to play it. So we're getting videos tonight. Yeah, you just bought me. Well, yes, I did. That's impressive. Although he would say that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This, I don't know if this is our first look at a wheezing. Maybe not. I can't remember. But wheezing is the evolved form of coughing and goes down like a bitch. Really, poison types aren't all that great in this game. Oh! Well, that was rather interesting. He took that like a pro. Let's kill you. Let's kill you dead. Oh, wow! He's taking this like a pro. I'm rather surprised. So I might have a fight on my hands until I use Dig. So yeah, apparently they take it like pros. I thought they sucked. Sandslash grew level 33! And got the biker out. Good deal. Kaboom! Indeed. Now, in the Pokemon anime, Team Rocket's James is rather fond of wheezing and coughing. We're gonna keep on fighting! I'm feeling hungry and mean. Probably Cue-Ball. Or Biker. I'm not quite sure. They're both mean. Cue-Ball. I should have guessed by the hungry fact that they're going to be fat. These Pokemon levels, not much to be afraid of. Sandslash is going to be our ace in the hole for the next gym, due to the fact that ground types are strong to poison. Yes, our next gym is a bug/poison type gym. Not a whole lot to be afraid of, honestly, but he can be a little dickheadish. He likes paralysis and poison. But, yeah, sure, I'll go. Damn right you'll go. I'm talking a lot. As far as poison types go, I can't really suggest a good one if you want to use it. I really don't know. I haven't ever been a huge fan of poison types until Gen 5. It really took me that long to find a good poison/bug type, which is kind of sad because in Gen 5 they're pretty awesome. But in Gen 1, if you absolutely had to go with a poison type, I'd have to say Grimer, because they learn pretty decent poison type moves. Or, you know, you could go with Beedrill. He learns a poison type move or two, I guess. It's really up to you. None of them are worse than any others, but none of them really stand out either. The electric evolution of Eevee, Jolteon, actually learns Pin Missile, which is a bug type move. So you can actually mix and match there. As far as fighting, Machop is good. Better than Mankey. Mankey has piss poor defense. What do you want, kiddo? I want to get you in the head. Because I totally can. But yes, more fighting types. The problem with this stretch is you don't really get a break. The thing moves automatically, for it is a downhill grade. Unfortunately, I use Scratch like an idiot, and I'm not quite sure why. Yay, Rock Slide! Overall, this stretch isn't too painful. He needs to stop. Really. He needs to just stop. Without Slash, I am afraid my Sand Slash is useless against a lot of types. Sand Slash to level 34. Now he's going to use Machoke, and I'm not quite sure if this is the first time we laid eyes on such a beast. They're pretty strong, however they are one of 4 Pokemon that cannot evolve to their maximum form on your own, which is a rather sad story. There is Machoke, Graveler, Kadabra, and Haunter. They can only evolve by trading, so if you don't have a friend, piss poor luck on your side. I'm sorry. There's no money in fighting kids. Well, for me there is. Think about it. I fight kids, I get money. Except you're not a kid, you're an adult. But I still get money from you, so... on guard. Yeah, I'm running out of moves here. This is terrible. I'm also running out of commentary, because nothing interesting is happening more yet. I think this is also a first look at a Primeape, the evolved form of Mankey. They're not bad. Did I even evolve mine? Primeape is a very strong physical fighter. However, his defense leaves a lot to be desired, as you saw. Or maybe my Sandslash is just that awesome. Nope, that's just Primeape sucking. You heading to Fushia? Yes, I am. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. More poison types. Hello, Weezing. I fought you just recently. Another strong type you want to pull in if you can. The poison types are really weak to psychic attacks. However, my Mew does not own a psychic move. Ooh, Sandslash grew level 35. I think I'm going to switch him out. For Pikachu. Let's go, Pikachu. Let's kick ass as only Pikachu can. With Thunderbolt. Yay, Thunderbolt. I'm kind of ignoring you at the moment. He's pretty good. Now, in this version, it kind of bugs me out, and I don't know if I covered this in any of the previous videos. Pikachu's stats will start to pretty much show lack of power due to the fact that he is the only time in the entire Pokemon series that a starter can't evolve. And it definitely shows in his stats. He is probably going to be the weakest member of my team by the end of all this. So, unfortunately, Pikachu will start to show much the lack of favoritism, I should say. I'll be using him, and I will keep him throughout the entire game, otherwise you would probably see Jolteon with me right now. Let Voltorb electrify you. Is this guy really a biker, and is he really using... I forgot to switch out to put Pikachu in front, didn't I? Yeah, he packs Voltorb. What can I do about this? Am I out of dig? I'm out of digs. I'm out of, like, fucking everything. I'm sorry, Sandslash, I've overused you, buddy. I wonder, does Sandslash even learn Earthquake on his own? That raises a good question. I really should figure this out. Yay, Voltorb! Go, Pikachu. 35 is my standard. 35 should pretty much do you good against any gym battle. For now. And I miss! Damn it! I suck at this. Slam again. Oh, come off it! Ugh. I should teach him Body Slam. By all rights. I don't have Body Slam yet. Don't miss. Thank you. See, you can do it if you put your mind to it. If you want to see a much better LP of this, go watch Jethro Tex. He's an amazing player. Let me switch out Sandslash for Pikachu. There we go. And I would like a super potion, please. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna heal up Sandslash too, just in case, you know. In case he must be forced to use his scratch move. Highly doubt that's ever gonna happen. Um, all in all, the bike trail is the shortest way to Fuchsia. However, if you want a more drawn-out path, there's one south of Lavender, and would probably be better for Pikachu's development, as most of the trainers on that path are water-type trainers. Type trainers. There we go. This is our first look at a monk, which is the evolved form of a Grimer. He's interesting, to say the least. His minimize is going to be your biggest problem in the fight. His evasion will get so jacked, and he'll probably continuously use it. And unfortunately, he does know poison gas. So we have more of a chance of killing ourselves than we do of him killing us. And I really hope I have someone with Swift, because if Pikachu doesn't get lucky here, I'm going to be missing the entire time. That's the only problem with these kind of Pokemon moves. I hate them due to the fact that they raise your evasion, and hitting becomes damn near impossible. But that worked out for the best. Level 35, awesome. Defeated by Car! Indeed you were. Now before we get hurt by poison, let's use Antidote. I'm so glad I stocked up on those without even realizing. Well, now let's bring in Mew, because Pikachu's level 35. As I said before, Mew doesn't know psychic moves, which is going to be a pain in the ass later down the road. But I think he learns one at level 40. I need a little exercise. Yeah, he actually learned psychic at level 40, which is very useful. Hey Loki Lol, you and your fighting Pokemon again. How unfortunate that I do not have a psychic move. That'd be so useful. But I do have Dry Attack. Now, Dry Attack in Yellow version is a little different from the Dry Attack in Red and Blue. The Dry Attack in Yellow version could actually randomly put a status ailment on the opposing Pokemon. It could be a Burn, a Freeze, or a Paralyze, which is pretty nifty, and Dry Attack itself gained a lot of power from the previous versions. Important to note due to the fact that, well, it kinda sucked before, but now it is rather awesome. And it looks a lot better in Gen 2. But, you know what? It works. But Mew is our god, and that was a critical hit. Let me show you Metronome, because I lost a video of him doing that. Metronome is an attack that randomly does another attack, and as you saw, it just did Super Fang, which is lame sauce. However, due to its random nature, it becomes dangerous. Now, I don't mind Reflect. The problem is, Metronome could also make you do a self-destruct or an explosion, which is bad. Yeah, Quick Attack isn't bad. This gives Mew a lot of variety because I think it is one of maybe 3 Pokemon that can do this. But again, it can be rather etchy. I like doing it just to show and in case you're trying to I'm feeling lucky kind of moment. Otherwise, ignore. It's rather bad at times, dare I say. But all in all, Metronome's pretty good if you're, again, feeling lucky. But, yes, this is the fastest way into Fuchsia. I'm going back up, just for the sake of argument. I might have missed a trainer. That's not good, is it? For I must fight all trainers in-game. Or at least I'm going to try my damnedest to. If I miss a handful, I mean, I'm pretty sure no one's going to hold that against me. But, we can go right now, even though I held right and nothing happened. Up! I fought you already, didn't I? From the abandoned power plant. That was the first mention we heard of the power plant. We'll be heading back there shortly. My Pokemon won't evolve. Why? Huh. maybe it's not strong enough? Or... Oh! Yeah, you're that guy. Your Pokemon won't evolve because you haven't traded it. Let us metronome. Huh. Doesn't Lick a ghost move? Must be normal on this one. Could have sworn Lick was a ghost move. Oh well. Feeling lucky. Why are you using lame attacks? Tell me, why? I really wish Mew ever learned Recover. That'd be awesome. Mew, you're letting me down. Come on, do something awesome. You know what? I'll take that. That isn't bad at all, actually. That's rather awesome. Again, the random aspect of Metronome makes it kind of unusable when you are trying. Ooh, Plant. We haven't seen that move yet. And that actually is proving very useful right now. And we have a cut. Oh well, it worked. Mew grew level 32. Awesome for you, Mew. I like Mew. His stats are pretty standard. Like, shockingly average all across the board, and I kinda like that. But, he might also show some lack of power later. I'm keeping Metronome. I think the move I'm getting rid of, unfortunately, is probably going to be Transform. Be a rebel. I plan on it. By metronoming you into oblivion. Let's see what you got. You got a Primeape. Do you realize how badly I could have dashed through this with a Psychic attack? It's actually pretty interesting. But let's see what our last Metronome has. Amnesia. Really? You're giving us, like, one of the more pathetic moves ever. Oh well. Let's try an attack. Ooh. This is going to be the battle video. Wow. You're beating me up. Quit beating me up, good sir. I'm losing commentary. I'm sorry. I haven't played Pokemon in too long. Hello, Machoke. Let us try attack you. Yeah. A Mew without Psychic attack is just kind of worthless, honestly. Once he learns Psychic, though, he's going to be, like, invincible, because we don't have yet a Psychic-type attacker. Which is important, and Mew just might suffer his first loss. But not, because Mew is awesome. Whew. I'm so glad I have Super Potion. Funny story, I don't know if I caught it in any of the videos, but I accidentally bought like 50 Pokeballs instead of Super Potions. Or was it just regular potions I was trying to buy? Either way, I bought like 50 Pokeballs. And yeah, completely lost my mind. Get lost, get ambushed. Well then, all the easier for me to beat the living shit out of you, isn't it? Except you have a lot of Pokemon, and they're all poison, so unfortunately... Yeah, if you have a strong Psychic type, this place is absolutely no problem for you. Unfortunately, I have a strong Psychic type that doesn't know any Psychic moves. How unfortunate. Overall, if you have to use a Psychic type, there's quite a few to choose from. There's Drowsy, which is alright, I guess. There is Abra and Kadabra. Unfortunately, I don't kindly suggest Kadabra due to his lack of, well, a third evolution unless you have a friend. So if you have a friend, by all means, trade over your Kadabra and have him give you back an Alakazam. Because Alakazam is amazing. Otherwise, there aren't many Psychic types. Slowpoke and Slowbro, if you can catch them, they are half Psychic, which is better than nothing. There is... Who else is there, really? can't even think anymore. There are a few psychic types. Drowsy is touch and go. If you can't have a psychic type, I suggest a ghost type. And outside of, I think, Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, are there any other psychic ghost types? I can't quite remember. There's Mr. Mime later on in the game. There's Jinx, which is an ice psychic hybrid. And both types are actually pretty rare, so yeah, go for it. Go for it. Um, I'm trying to think here. And I'm drawing a blank, so it's horrible. I can't remember any other ghost types. A good alternative to psychic types is, oddly enough, poison or bug. I know, right? For bug types, there's a handful. There's Parasect, which is an evolved form of Paris. I think I might have caught one in Mount Moon. Scyther is an amazing bug type, however, he does not evolve in this generation. There's Pinsir. That's the vibrate button, Wade. Get it right. That is a Pokeball. Get that right, too. Damn it. As far as poison types go, there's also the Nido clan. And they're rather powerful. Actually, Jethro Text used a Nidoking, so... And he named it Nitrox, and it was fucking strong. Like, super strong. That is, however, the end of the bike trail. But continuing on, bug types, there's, like I said, Parasect, there's Venomoth, and that jazz. There's quite a few, bug types out there that could be semi-good. Always check every grassy area for new Pokemon. I do believe you are a bird trainer. I was right. I think this is the first time we've seen one. And I think it just thundered outside. But as previously stated, none of the trainers around here are actually much of a threat. I need better shit. And all my Pokemon are running out of moves. It's horrible. Level 34! All in all, let me think here. Fire types. Alternative fire types in yellow. It did just thunder. Holy crap, it's storming. Alternative fire types. I'm on fire types, Wade. There are 3 really good ones. There's Charmander, which I have. There is Vulpix, which evolves into Ninetales, and then there's Growlithe, that evolves into Arcanine, whom Jethrotex used, and he kicked ass with. Out of the 3, Arcanine is far superior. However, it being yellow version, I want to use the special opportunity to use all 3 starters. I might rethink this later on, and if I do, I will tell you. However, Pikachu and Mew are probably staying. Not yet. All in all, there's no way you can actually go wrong with fire types. All of them are really good. Water types, on the other hand, there are a lot of choices. Now, of course, there's Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. There is also Shelter and Cloyster, there's Sealed and Dugong, there's Staryu and Starmie, and there's Lapras. I think those are the strongest out of all of them. Well, there's also Slowpoke and Slowbro, whom, again, Jethrotex used. Let's use Venusaur. I hit the wrong button. Pissberries. Oh well, now might be a good time to show off Transform. Transform actually picks the form of the opponent and actually gives you all of their moves, which is actually pretty useful, especially for this. Now, unfortunately, all he knows is Fury Attack. And another downside to this is it only gives you 5 of each attack that you can use. Now, this is kind of lame, but at the same time, it stops it from being overpowered. Anyway, moving right along. The water types, again, it's really your choice. There's Goldeen and Sea King, but both are rather lackluster as compared to the others. If you want a really good one, go with either Lapras or Cloyster. Cloyster is good because he has the highest defense out of any Pokemon in the first generation. So, yeah, if you're lacking a tank, definitely go with Cloyster. If you're looking for sheer power, Blastoise is good, but so is Dugong and Lapras. Okay, grass types. Jethro Tex used a Victory Bell. He worked very well. All considered. I don't know who I prefer. I know Venusaur is one of the better ones. Cuckoo! How do you like my bird call? I probably butchered that. Anywho, grass types, there's Executor, there's Victory Bell, Vileplume. There aren't many. But if you had to pick one, I'm not quite sure. I would go with... Oh, balls. That hurt. That hurt bad. Ow. Sorry, Venusaur. That was a mismatch. However, Mew, you do have Transform, and I love you for it. That makes you infinitely more useful than you are! Now, Dodrio is also a good bird type if you want to go with him. Hardly ever used, but he's good. Grass types are pick one, really. I mean, they do have interesting movesets, but if you're looking for solid grass, you probably want to go with Venusaur. Electric types. Not many to choose from in the game, but I have to say, if you had to choose one, Jolteon. Hands down. Jolteon's amazing. Raichu isn't bad, but unfortunately we can't get Raichu in yellow. However, enough of my rambling. We are now in Fushia City. The gym's right down here. However, there's also something else that I want to do next time along with the gym. As well as look into maybe changing out Pokemon. I have piqued my own interest here. I might be going for a Ninetales. Who knows? Also, there's also Flareon. Completely forgot about Flareon. As far as water Pokemon are concerned, Vaporeon's good too. But Flareon isn't all that good, so it's really up to you. But yes, we are now in Fuchsia City. We are fully healed. And everyone but Venusaur is up to level 35. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow version, we will tackle the Safari Zone and the now it is 5th gym leader. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.